Welcome. This is Alicia Acefa. I am the CEO of SOMAmetrics, and this is our Sales Optimization Training Series, Lesson 3, CEO Alert. Your message, does it resonate? First, I'd like to tell you a little bit about SOMAmetrics. SOMAmetrics is a sales and marketing consulting practice. We've worked with over 100 software and SaaS companies these past 20 years to help them optimize their sales and marketing processes. Our mission is to empower companies to meet their revenue objectives by adopting sales and marketing best practices. So today's lesson is about messaging. Here's the problem. You get excited about your solution, your product, your service, and you assume that people are going to be interested in your product, solution, or service, and that you know how to effectively communicate what your product or solution does. So you work within your internal teams and you get information, you'll build campaigns, you'll launch your campaigns, and you may get a few early buyers. These are people who are not perhaps technology adverse or not risk adverse. And you think, oh, this is great. But then when you start going out to the greater market, you hit a wall. You may go back and ask your current customer base what they think about your products and service and messaging. And your customers have already purchased from you, so they may not be able to give you a really solid or valid answer to that question. Here are some symptoms of poor messaging. At the end of the day, what poor messaging does is it inhibits the ability for your company to generate leads, to generate traffic to your site, to build sales funnel, and also to generate revenue. So some questions to ask yourself are you certain that you have the right target? Sometimes clients of ours have had actually the wrong target, and they've had to rethink their target once they did some surveys and research their base. Have you done the research to determine if your message is resonating and if you have the right target? And if you have done all of these things, have you made sure that you've updated your collateral and your sales tools to reflect that message? Here's what works. Meet with your best salespeople, your telemarketing teams, anyone who actually interfaces with your customer base, and build a survey together. Test some of your assumptions. Test your assumptions on your demographics, on your current message, need and pain, price points. When you do a survey, especially if it's longer than about 10 or so questions, you'll need to give an honorarium to your survey takers to entice them to complete the survey. Launch your survey against your target prospect base. Gather your results, and if you get 50 or more completed surveys, that's a good start so that you can gather some really solid data points. Update your collateral and sales tools. And make sure that you survey your prospect base every 6 months to ensure that your message is still valid. If you have any other questions about surveying your customer base or sales best practices, please give me a call. You can call me anytime. Again, I'm Alicia Acefa, CEO of SOMAmetrics. My number is 510-206-9263, or reach me at alicia@somametrics.com. Thank you.